Hello class, my name is Dominic Summers, and for this week's discussion post, I'll be talking about the Conowingo Dam and its impact on hickory and American shad populations within the Susquehanna River. The Conowingo Dam is located on the lower Susquehanna River in Conowingo, Maryland. It was built in 1928 to generate hydroelectric power for Maryland and neighboring states such as Pennsylvania. It is owned and operated by Exelon Corporation and overseen by the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission. It sits downstream from two other dams, Safe Harbor and Holtwood dams, creating a system of hydroelectric power plants. The Susquehanna River is home to a variety of fresh and brackish water, warm water fish species. Popular fish species include largemouth and smallmouth bass, striped bass, white perch, yellow perch, bluegill, catfish, and many more. The Susquehanna River flows south into the Chesapeake Bay, the nation's largest marine estuary and one of the leading producers of seafood in the United States. For this week's discussion post, I chose to focus on hickory shad and American shad, two species that are largely impacted by the presence of the Conowingo Dam. American shad, scientific name Alosa cepidissima, are an anadromous species indigenous to the western Atlantic Ocean and the east coast of the United States. They are a small schooling fish, only achieving weights of up to 3 pounds, but serve as one of the primary forage fish for predatory species such as largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, and striped bass. Hickory shad, scientific name Alosa mediocris, are very similar to American shad, but only grow to about half their size. Like American shad, hickory shad are also anadromous, spending most of their adult life in saltwater oceans and then migrating into freshwater rivers in the spring to complete the spawn. The Conowingo Dam presents several adverse impacts to both hickory and American shad species. Hickory and American shad must navigate the dam to reach their spawning grounds on the upper reaches of the Susquehanna River. Fewer and fewer fish are returning every spring due to their inability to navigate the current fish ladders in place for them to reach their spawning grounds. In 2013, the American shad population below Conowingo Dam was estimated at about 100,000 fish, but only 12,000 fish were counted passing through the fish ladders at the dam. These low return numbers of spawning fish are not sustainable for the species and serve as an indicator of adverse impacts likely to occur both up and down the food chain as a result. The dam also causes sediment to build up, which negatively affects dissolved oxygen levels in the Susquehanna River. Nutrient-rich sediment, coupled with low dissolved oxygen levels, can spur algae blooms, leading to fish kills. Both American and hickory shad are fighting an uphill battle attempting to transit the Conowingo Dam's fish ladders. This struggle is being compounded by degrading water quality caused by the dam's sediment buildups. Thank you for watching this week's discussion post video. One thing that I found particularly interesting was how many predatory fish species rely on hickory and American shad as forage fish. Declining shad populations have the ability to drastically alter ecosystems both up and down the food chain. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them as comments, and I will answer them as best as possible. Thanks again for watching.